How y'all doing? We in Chronicles, chapter 18. This is David subdueth the Philistines and the Moabites. Now after this, it came to pass that David smote the Philistines and subdued them and took Gath and her towns out of the hand of the Philistines. And he smote Moab, and the Moabites became David's servants and brought gifts. And David smote, not smoke, smote with a T, Hazarus, king of Zobah, until Hamath, as he went to establish his domains by the river of Euphrates. So we gonna start right there, and I'm reading out of Chronicles chapter 18, and we talking about David, how he was a man, after God own heart. He wasn't perfect. He wasn't trying to be perfect. He had a lot of flaws, and women loved him. We know about that. So he probably went on a whole bunch of dates. I guess we can call it dates, right? And he just was a man of valor, and he had a good upbringing. We all know the story of David, but it wasn't so good when it came down to him and his brothers. So that's how his story became great, you know. And we just talking about a not too much more older David, but an older David here. And I don't believe that was his intentions to be that type of person. But when you become a soldier or a general in God's army, you become everything that you want to dream of becoming. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, do y'all think that he was able to do all that before God put his hand on him, or what? So we in Chronicles 18, and so what I tell you about David here, um, David is a man with a heart after God, and God knows that, and we all know the story of David. And we're just talking about David here in chapter 18, how he had went on to establish. He went on to establish, y'all. So what I mean by that is that y'all have to remember, even after the battles or even in the battles, you have to always keep your mind on establishing what was the battle for. He went on to establish his domain, so always remember what you fighting for. Don't just be fighting to be fighting, because that's not a God. People fight for reasons, and the reason that you have to fight is because every day is a fight for everybody, right? So, you know, David, you know, he had servants, and then like you'll look at it in today's time and you'll say it's slavery, but people do have people that they consider as maids or housekeeping now, is what we like to call it, because we get away from language, words, as we grow together as people. And so we make everything be more acceptable to the heart, because we not keep calling them people servants. We couldn't keep calling them maids. So we have to have a better name, which would be housekeeping. You see how time changes and you have to change too? So if you don't understand that, then I advise you to get more close like David, and find out what made David like that with him, that God would look at him like that and be like, hey, you the one. So I'm gonna stop there. It's chapter 18 Chronicles. You can go in and get it, the word for yourself. That's just my interpretation and my output on David with God's heart. And so, like I said, the women loved him and he loved the women. And he went on plenty dates. He had plenty wives. And he had wives that he didn't even know about because he couldn't have been with all of them. So maybe he the one that started the first bitter woman. David out here playing around and he can't handle all the women. The women got bitter. I'm just trying to make y'all laugh. Anyway, Holy Bible. That's where we at. And like I say, I always been like this. It's just finally people starting to pay attention, and that's good that you finally starting to pay attention. Cause I ain't just start this. So anyway, how you doing, John Hobbs? I'm just, reading my Bible like he told me to, and that keeps you out of a lot of trouble and keep you away from a lot of things. And I try hard myself, Mr. Hobbs, to have a heart like him, very hard. So, so that's where we at. Always remember, drink your water, drink your lemonade. Don't be scared to take them girls on dates. Eat your fruit. Don't be scared of that coconut water. I know some of y'all start drinking it. You like, yeah, he right, but you ain't gonna tell me. It's all good. I don't look for validation. And also remember, God love you, Jesus love you, and so do I. All right.